to share slides.
Okay, so the network is not cooperating with us, but let me reshare the slide because I don't want us to um, log out again. So let me reshare this slide. Unknown, I think it will still. Let me try and okay. So okay, yeah, I'm resharing my slide. So we're talking about the cost. Uh, Let me also put on the record. Coming. I'll be sure it's recording. Okay, I think it's still recording. All right, so we're trying to look at the slide. We're looking at we're trying to bring this slide. Okay, yeah. Now I'm talking about fixed cost, variable cost, total cost, average cost, and marginal cost. So you should be able to look at how to draw their curves and look at the curves here now. You can see that of total cost is in yellow line or orange line. You can see total cost. Then you can see the blue curve showing the variable cost. Then if you look at the one that is I don't know whether they call it lemon now. Is it lemon? No, this is not lemon. This should be pink or so. You have that as the fixed cost. Then you also can look at the average total cost, average variable cost, and average fixed cost. You will see that all those ones are looking like U-shaped. Now, the marginal cost is also like a U shape, but it looks as if you are marking your book. So that one will look like as if you are marking your book. Now, let's look at the table here now, the short run cost analysis. You have output, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have variable cost. Please look at this table. That's where I will use to explain this lecture. Is not going to be too long a lecture. You have variable cost, then you have total cost, you have average fixed cost, average variable cost, average total cost, and marginal cost. Now look at the footnotes underneath it. If you look at the footnote, you see that the first one says ATC is equal to, that's average total cost, is equal to average fixed cost plus average variable cost. When you say average fixed cost, you are saying that the fixed cost per unit of output. Then variable cost is variable cost per unit of output. So when you add the AFC plus the AVC to give you the ATC, okay? Then you can also have another formula for ATC, and that is TC divided by Q. That's total cost divided by output. Then you can also do simultaneous, what's it called? Substitution. AFC, if you want to calculate it, that will now be, you just take AFC to the left-hand side, then you carry ATC inside. So, and that will be TC minus AVC. Or you can even say ATC, let me put A in front, ATC minus AVC. Then AVC will be ATC minus AFC. And you can equally say AFC is fixed cost divided by output. So you can use any of the two methods, while AVC will be variable cost divided by output. The one that is so unique among them is marginal cost. And marginal cost is additional cost per unit of additional input. And that is change in TC divided by change in output. So if you look at this table, let's look at this table together now. If I look at variable cost, if I ask you now, let me call some names. Mayowa Atoyebi. Mayowa Atoyebi, I saw your video some times ago. Can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself, Mayowa. Mayowa Toyebi, unmute yourself. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so how do you get 70? Look at 70 under variable cost. How did they get 70?
Yes.
Yes, variable cost. So you go to the formula of variable cost. Variable cost will be total cost minus fixed cost. That is the formula. Look at it here. Variable cost. Total cost, average total cost minus average variable cost. This is the formula here. So how did they get the 70 there? How did they get the 70?
Oh, that's average variable cost minus average total cost, right?
Open your eye before you talk. Total cost. If you want to get variable cost, it will be total cost minus fixed
No
cost. Now,
cost.
if you come
Okay.
back here, hold on, just mute yourself because your background seems to be noisy. Now, if you come back here, you have total cost. You will see 170 there. Please mute
Yes, sir.
yourself. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. I don't need the background noise. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. Oh,
Okay, sir.
it's okay, sir. Mute yourself. You are still disturbing. Better. Mute yourself. You don't know how to mute yourself. Thank you. So from there now, 170, you see it under total cost. But the average, what's it called now? The fixed cost is not here entirely. I want to create an indulgence. Oh, what do I do now? Now I have average fixed cost here. So let me create a column. I think I can do it even though I've been stressed up with the day. Let me insert. Do I insert now? Oh, God. Let me try and insert a column for fixed cost because what you have here is average fixed cost. But I need a column for fixed cost so that we can be able to get the variable cost out of it. Because the formula for total cost is can't even insert it. Now, welcome. This one, I want to insert extra column. There's no coming there. Do you understand? Extra column. So that will give me what I want. And that is running my time. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Will it work? Okay. I'm trying to reduce those columns and create. It's not giving me the. I want to insert extra column. Why is it not giving me what I want? It's not coming up. How do I get my columns? I've forgotten it. It's not giving me what I want. You don't know what I'm saying, have you?
I know what I'm saying. I'm also trying to.
Normally, I click left, but not giving me. Oh, Ah, how do I do now? How do I insert it? Today is not a good day for my. You see me keeping quiet. I'm trying to get extra columns. Extra columns for what do I do now that can give me the extra columns? I'm inserting, it's not even giving me the option of inserting rows and columns. I don't know what to do now. Okay, I don't know how to insert the column now because the way I could is not really accepting it. But what I wanted to say quickly is that you cannot get your variable cost directly from here. So let me look at what I'm doing. I'm removing 70. Now, if I put A here, let me put A here, and I ask you to calculate that A. You cannot calculate this A if you do not have another column for fixed cost. What you have here is variable cost and average fixed cost. An average fixed cost is fixed cost divided by quantity. So what I would have just done here is to multiply the average fixed cost times quantity. And that would have just given me the total fixed cost. I don't know. But it's okay. Even if it cannot give me, let's leave it this way. But these formulas are correct. They are not wrong. But it's just that the table is not complete. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's move on. In the contact class, we can really trash out that. So this is the example of the fixed cost. You can see average total cost and you can see marginal cost curve. Then we have what we call the profit maximization. Now, profit maximization involves subtracting total cost from total revenue. And please take note of this word. Profit is maximized where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Now, let's pick an example. If TR, total revenue, is equal to 100Q minus 0.05Q squared, and TC is 10,000 plus 20Q, calculate the profit maximizing output. Now, to solve or to get the profit maximizing output, you must set MR equals to MC. Now, what does that mean? That means you're going to get your MC, which is marginal cost, from your total cost. And look at the total cost here. I'm putting my cursor there so that you can see. And I'm putting it in what color now? Let me just pick a red color. So I'm putting it in red. That total cost is 10,000 plus 20Q. So if you want to get the marginal cost, you just differentiate this. This 10,000 is constant. Then 20Q, how do you differentiate it? Q has an invisible one. You multiply that power, which is invisible power of 1, multiply it by the coefficient. This is the coefficient 20. So 1 times 20 will give you, let me type it here, 1 times 20 will give you 20. Then Q raised to the power of 1, you subtract also 1 from it. So it will be Q raised to the power of 0. And anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So 1 times 20 will still give you 20. So that's how they got the marginal cost to be 20. Then the marginal revenue also, you differentiate the total revenue. Look at that one here. I'm highlighting it. You differentiate the total revenue, which is 100Q minus 0.05Q squared. So if you want to differentiate it, 100Q has an invisible 1 here, which is invisible power of 1. 1 times 100 will give you 100. Then subtract 1 from that power of 1. It will give you 1 minus 1, which is 0. And Q raised to power 0 will give you 1. 1 times 100 will give you 100. So that's how they got the 100. Minus, then this one is 0.05 Q squared. This power of 2 multiplied by 0.05, it will give you 0.1. Then subtract 1 from the 2, it will give you 1. So it will be 0.1 Q. So your marginal revenue will now be 100 minus 0.1 Q. Then you equate it to marginal cost in order for you to get the profit maximizing output. And that will be 100 minus 0.1 Q equals 20. So from there, you collect like times 100 minus 20 is equal to 0.1 Q. Because minus 0.1 Q, when it crosses to the other side, it will be 0.1 Q. So it will now give you Q is equal to 80 divided by 0.1. This also is not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. It should have given you 80 divided by 0.1. Let me put it there because of when I was rushing to do this work. Divided by 0.1. So can you give me the value of 80 divided by 0.1? If you know it. 80 divided by 0.1 will give you what? Is it 8 or 800? Check. 80 divided by 0.1. Yes? 80 divided by 0.1. Show me later.
800, sir. 800.
Thank you. Thank you. So that should have given you 800 units. So I'm correcting it, 800 units. So that is the profit maximizing output, 800 units. Okay. Now, further exercises. Given the production function as Q is equal to 5 raised to power L raised to power 0.8, K raised to power 0.2, where L is equal to 2 and K is equal to 5. Calculate total product, average product, marginal product. Number 2, given that total revenue is equal to 100Q squared and total cost is equal to 10 plus 2Q squared, calculate the profit maximizing output and the maximum profit that the firm can make. Now, these two questions, I want you, if you like yourself, to remind me when you resume for physical class. Let me teach and work it on the board. But time and chance will not permit me now to go in through. Now, I will take that in the class. Exercise 3. Now, you are given this kind of table, and they said with the aid of hypothetical cost table, graphically illustrate total cost, average cost, and marginal cost. It's not difficult. All that you will do now is to pick the output, you put it as y x-axis, then you pick the total cost. The total cost here is the total fixed cost plus the total variable cost. That will give you 2 plus 3, column 2 plus column 3. And if you look at it, 3,000 plus 2,000 will give you 5,000. 3,000 plus 3,000 will give you 6,000. 3,000 plus 6,000 will give you 9,000. 3,000 plus 10,000 will give you 13,000. 3,000 plus 15,000 will give you 18,000. Then if you want to do average fixed cost, it will be total cost, total fixed cost divided by output. And that is why you are having column 2 divided by 1. The same thing goes to total variable cost. It will be total variable cost divided by output, which will be column 3 divided by 1. Then average total cost will now be the addition of average fixed cost plus average variable cost, which will give you what's it now? It will give you column 5 plus column 6. And if you look at column 5 is average fixed cost, column 6 is average variable cost, AVC. So that will be added together. The marginal cost is the change in total cost divided by change in output. So if you look at the change in total cost now, you come to total cost. That is between 0 and 1. You have, if you go to total cost now, you have 5,000 minus 3,000, and that will give you 20 divided by change in output, which is 100 minus 0, and that will give you 1. So 20 divided by 1 will give you 20. But for the first output, there is no marginal cost, which is output 0. So that's how you do all those figures, and you will get them. So with that figure, you can plot each of the curves. You can plot total cost, you can plot marginal cost, you can plot average cost. Now that's where we're going to stop. It's a pity that what's it called? The connectivity disappointed us earlier, but I assure you that if you don't have a good understanding of this exercise 1, exercise 2, and even exercise 3, I can take you through the physical class. So, but I like you to just go through it. And more so for those who have made their purchase, I think about 7 or 8 of you out of 200. You are free to pick up your copies of your textbook from the governor. And if the governor is not available, you are free to pick it up directly from the office, probably on Monday. Those who are my project students already, some of them also come during the week, and some are in chapter 2 already, while some are in chapter 1. So they can pick up their copies. But it's all about your choice. In the textbook, you have these questions there, and they are well explained, and some of them are solved. But for those who still need further assistance, I'm available as long as you are available to cooperate. Okay, so if there is any question, let's take the question. This is already 9, so let's take the question for the next 5 minutes before we close. Yeah. Any area of questions, you can look at the slide. I'm turning it back to slide 1. Slide 1, theory of production and cost. We have dealt with theory of production on Tuesday, so we are dealing with theory of cost today. Yeah, so if you have any question, you can ask. You can ask by the signifying of the raising of hands. Yes. Question, contribution, if there is any. Awopetu, Ayola, Success, God Day, and so on. If you have questions, the floor is open. You can unmute yourself and ask questions. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. So,
You're supposed to raise your hand. I just said it that you signify.
I was trying to do it, but I don't know why it's not coming up. So I used the
Hello,
chat.
keep quiet. Go to that ... Once you go to that ... on your dashboard where you have the Zoom app, if you go there, you will see a place that asks you for reaction. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm just asking so that at least if you know it,
It's
you.
not it's not showing yet, sir. I used it yesterday already, so I don't know why it's not coming up. That's why I
Okay.
sent her through the chat already, sir.
Okay, no
She,
problem. Go ahead. Ask your question.
so my question is actually about the projects, and this one you taught us already, sir. You said you will take us. We should remind you during the physical class, and we should do our own best to do at home. Notified already. Thank you, sir. So my question is: you said we should buy the textbook, and you fix us for the projects.
Which
And
which project is that?
we saw our governor dropped a list of name of people,
It's not the one.
like doing
I'm the
inspection there.
one that I'm updating. It's not the one. And that's not a project, it's an assignment.
Yes, sir. And
It's a group assignment.
sir,
Yeah.
so my name has not actually been brought up already, updated already,
Have
sir.
you
That's
gotten
why.
your textbook?
Yes, sir. I said yes, sir. I got it
Eh?
yesterday or today. Yes, sir. I got it yesterday or 2 days ago, sir.
So reach out to the governor. She's supposed to liaise with the guy that is handling uh,
Okay.
the book on seller.com. So once
Uh,
as of today, I've updated the ones that I'm aware of. So if you are paid, let Anu reach out to the guy. His name is Daniel. So he will be
all
able
right.
to check what you use in registering on seller.com. Is it the soft copy you got?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The soft copy, sir.
So the hard copy is available anytime you are ready to pick it up. But what I'm
All
saying
right.
is now that you can confirm from your governor why your name is not there. Probably the email used in registering is not your email. I don't know. Is it your own email?
Yeah, no, sir. It's my other email. My name is not there. But I'll
And
rectify it. I'll let her know, sir.
so if you use a wrong email or somebody's email, it will not bring out your name eventually. So you can rectify that, no problem. So for clarity of purpose, the group assignment is going to be ongoing. I've not told you when you are submitting and how you are submitting it. But for now, you cannot see your name on any group once you do not have any interest in the book. So don't bother to ask your governor, where is your name? I'm the one updating the list for now. But when I'm ready to place submission towards end of this month, I might extend it a little till first week in June, and then I'll collect. That does not stop you from attending the lectures and doing every other continuous assessment. Yeah, any other question? Any other question? All right, so for those who have issue of the questions and explanations of the calculation, no wahala. When we resume fully for the physical class, let me even ask, when are you resuming for your physical class so that I will be available? When are you resuming for your physical class?
Good evening, sir. Sir, we don't know yet. Our coordinator has not said anything about it yet, sir.
Oh, madam, this your audio. You need to adjust it a bit. You want to block my ear. All right, that should be Rachel, I guess. So
Yes, sir.
no problem. I think it will be in June or thereabout. So because code fell and full time might be writing exams together, and full time are writing by I think second week in June or so. So maybe after full time has finished, then code fair might take over. But it's okay. We'll sort out that. No problem. Okay, so thank you everyone for the class. Please cooperate with your governor if you want the best as far as that course is concerned. But if you want to play truancy, it's your choice. Okay, good night, everyone. Have a nice rest.
Good night, sir.
Okay. All right, good night. Good night. Thank you. Good night. Mm. Correct.